Hi there everyone, this is Erum Tasneem for Altenew. Welcome to Creative Coloring with Erum. Today I have 3 very easy cards to share with you, so let's get started. My projects today will mainly feature the uplifting stamp and die set. Now I have added water to my pan set here. This is the Artist Watercolor 24 pan set, and I am using the A2 watercolor cardstock by Altenew. Now, there are 2 ways to go about adding color to this cardstock. If your pigment is really watery, that you have already added water to it, then you don't need to add water to the cardstock and just apply it directly. But if you want to get a really flowy watercolor look, then I would suggest adding a little water on to the watercolor cardstock and then start adding pigment. Now, first pigment that I added was the cherry blossom pigment. It's the pink pigment, and then I added warm and cozy, and then I worked this pigment into that pink pigment. Now you can color to your liking. Now this is what I like. I don't want to overwork and I don't want to spend a lot of time over here, so I'll just move on to the next color, which is Fiery Sunset. And after this, I will apply Summer Afternoon. Then I'll apply the lightest yellow color, which is Pocket Full of Sunshine. The last color that I will add is Rainforest, which is a green. But I am going to mix a little bit of Pocket Full of Sunshine to it so that it looks like looks a little bit more yellow than the green that it is. Once the panel has dried, I will add black splatters. And then I'll pop on my sentiment, which I have stamped in obsidian ink, and I have layered this a couple of times, and I'm going to use an instant dimension foam tape to pop this up. To complete the look of the card, I stamped another sentiment from Bold Sentiments stamp set, and I used Dazzling Diamond cardstock plus a strip of pattern paper from the Essentials black and white pattern paper. Now on to my next card. This is another very quick and simple card, though the drying time on this is the only thing that will take you a little bit of time. So what I did is, while I was waiting for this panel to dry, I just did a couple of chores around the house and also had my lunch. So you start by adding water to the A2 watercolor cardstock. On the left hand side, you can choose to apply water anywhere you want, where you want to add color. Once you have the water, and I added a lot of water because I want a very flowy feeling, I'm going to drop in purple pigment. I'm going to spread it around, just how I want my panel to look, how my design to appear at the end. And then I will also drop in some blue pigment because these colors look great together. I'm not going to overwork this pigment. I am, however, going to add splotches of both purple and blue. Next, while it's still very wet, I will take the Dotted Waves stencil. You can use any stencil you want. I will place the stencil carefully over the wet panel, and I'm not going to move this now. The next thing that I will do is I will place the slip plate of my stamp wheel onto the panel and place some heavy items over it. So because we need the pressure in order to get the stencil design. So I went and had my food, I did some chores around the house, fed my cats, and now I'm going to show you how it looks. There's the reveal time, and look at that. Doesn't it look beautiful? The texture on there is lovely. Now what I'm going to do is just dry the panel completely so that I can add a few black splatters. Next, I used Halftone Hearts nesting die, and a die cut a heart out of Dazzling Diamonds cardstock. And I also have a sentiment stamped and die cut here with me. All I'm going to do is place these together with instant dimension foam tape on my card front. I also added a bit of silver string behind my arrangement so that it completes the look. If you have made these panels in advance, it's a quick card to put together. Now, next up is the simplest card of the 3. I will use the Bold Bouquet stamp, and I will stamp this image slightly off the edge, and I'm using obsidian pigment ink to stamp this. Once done, I will use the stamp as a mask and then add black paint splatters. Later on, I decided to add a bit of gold to my card because it looked a little bland. I went ahead and heat embossed one of the sentiments on black cardstock in pure white embossing powder. Then I stamped another sentiment from Elegant Sayings stamp set on a strip of cardstock. To add the sparkle, I will adhere one of the gold glitter cardstocks from the Gilded Glitter cardstock set and just put everything together with instant dimension foam tape. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the cards that I made today. I had so much fun creating these cards. It was very simple, quite easy, just fun to create cards featuring a sentiment stamp. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Hello there! Did that video just spark your creativity? And do you want more project ideas and inspiration videos too? Well, if you do, please make sure that you subscribe to the Altenew YouTube channel. Also, make sure that you do click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye!